The Model Y Juniper 2025 is on the way. And if you're a fan of electric cars, or just considering entering this world, this is a piece of news you'll want to keep a close eye on. Just imagine, the launch is scheduled for the first quarter of 2025, so it's not long now. For anyone thinking about trading in their car, or even buying their first Tesla, the question is it worth the wait? Well, I would say yes. This new model isn't just any update. It promises to bring a series of improvements and features that will leave other cars in the dust. The Juniper 2025 won't just be released in one version, but rather in multiple versions, meaning there will be an option for every type of driver. If you enjoy a sportier car or prefer something more focused on comfort and efficiency, the Model Y Juniper will meet those expectations. And we're not just talking about changes in design. We're talking about embedded technology, battery improvements, and enhancements to the steering system. Tesla is heavily investing in this model, which is why, if you're torn between buying a current Model Y or waiting, the advice is clear. Wait for the Juniper. Now think with me about what makes this car so special. Well, besides being a Tesla, which already has that appeal of innovation, the Juniper is expected to come with new features that make the wait truly rewarding. The Matrix LED headlights are one of those innovations that might go unnoticed by many, but they make a huge difference in day-to-day driving. Just picture this. You're driving at night on a dark road, and your car's lighting automatically adjusts to meet the need. This isn't science fiction. It's cutting-edge technology, and the Model Y Juniper 2025 will bring exactly that functionality. These headlights are inspired by the 2024 Model 3, and Tesla is betting that they will significantly enhance the driving experience in low visibility conditions. What makes these headlights so special is their ability to adapt to the environment around you. They can adjust brightness and even the direction of the beam, which is incredibly helpful when you're on poorly lit roads or in the city, where different parts of the road require different types of lighting. For instance, if there's a car coming toward you, the Matrix LED headlights adjust the focus so that you don't blind the other driver while still maintaining your visibility. This not only increases safety, but also makes nighttime driving a much more relaxed experience. Furthermore, this technology goes far beyond just better illumination. These headlights can identify different scenarios on the road and automatically adjust, like in curves, where they can illuminate the direction you're about to take even before you turn the wheel. This is fantastic because it gives a sense of control and predictability, even in situations where you'd be driving blind with regular headlights. It's the kind of feature whose importance you only realize after experiencing it firsthand, you know? Another interesting point is that this technology not only improves safety for the driver, but also for other motorists and pedestrians. The beam adjustment prevents that annoying glare from the high beams of an oncoming car. Moreover, in urban areas where there are more pedestrians and cyclists, the Matrix LED headlights can adjust the focus to better illuminate sidewalks or other potential obstacles, ensuring greater safety for everyone. And it doesn't stop there. These headlights are also more energy efficient. Being LEDs, they consume less battery from the car, which is always a concern with electric vehicles. This means that in addition to offering more safety and visibility, they also help keep the car more economical in terms of energy consumption. In other words, it's a complete package: advanced technology, savings, and safety all in one sleek, futuristic solution. The interesting part is that despite all this sophistication, the Matrix LED headlights are designed to be discreet. They don't draw attention with flashy visual innovations, but the moment you turn on the car and start driving, the difference is striking. The way they illuminate the path ahead so efficiently and accurately makes nighttime driving, which is often tiring or even dangerous, a much more comfortable and, at times, even enjoyable task. Now think about this. This technology isn't just limited to the roads. Imagine how useful it could be in adverse weather conditions like heavy rain or fog. The Matrix LED headlights can adjust their intensity and direction to penetrate better into darkness, increasing visibility in those critical moments. You know how tense it can be driving in those conditions. With this technology, Tesla is promising more safety and less stress for drivers. Have you ever imagined how it would be to have near-perfect visibility while parking your car? Sounds like a dream, right? But with the advanced front camera that could be included in the Model Y Juniper 2025, that's becoming increasingly close to reality. Inspired by the camera already used in the Cybertruck, this technology promises to help a lot with maneuvers and, of course, with safety. Just think about pulling into a tight parking spot and being able to rely on a super clear front view that shows you everything around and helps you avoid any obstacles in your path. It's almost like having an attentive co-pilot by your side. This front camera isn't just any ordinary camera. It's designed to capture images with incredibly high quality, ensuring that even the smallest details are visible to the driver. And don't think it will only help you in situations like parking. It goes far beyond that. The camera can also detect obstacles ahead with incredible precision, whether it's a bicycle in the street, an animal crossing, or even a child running after a ball. It's as if it's always on guard to make sure nothing catches you by surprise. Another interesting point is how this camera can make your life easier in everyday situations. Imagine you're pulling out of a tight garage or entering a busy parking lot. During these times, any extra help makes a huge difference. With this advanced camera, you'll be able to have a clear view of what's ahead, even when space is limited or visibility isn't great. This means fewer chances of scratching your car or worse, hitting something. And you know what's even more impressive? Tesla doesn't just want to make your life easier when parking. They also aim to enhance your overall experience. This advanced front camera can collaborate with the autonomous driving system, meaning the car could, for example, park itself in certain situations. All of this makes driving smoother and safer. After all, the more the car can see and interpret, the better it can help you avoid problems. Now, it's not just about seeing more clearly. This camera can also be part of the Model Y Juniper safety package, helping to gather data and information about the environment around the car. This allows the vehicle to make smarter decisions, like when to brake automatically to prevent an accident or even adjust speed in situations where visibility is limited. This makes driving more predictable and safe, not just for you, but for everyone on the road. We can't overlook how this technology can simplify those tricky maneuvers. Parking in small spaces or navigating narrow places has always been a challenge, especially in big cities. With this front camera, everything becomes easier. The technology offers such a clear view that it'll feel like you're seeing the world in high definition, significantly reducing the chances of making mistakes. The great thing is that even those who aren't parking experts will feel like the car is giving them an extra hand. Another striking aspect is how this camera can work in conjunction with other car technologies. For example, when combined with the side and rear sensors, it creates a kind of 360-degree vision for the car. This means that, in addition to a clear view of the front, you'll also have a complete sense of everything around you, which is perfect for moments when you need to pay extra attention. And of course, all of this requires minimal effort from you. The car handles most of the work. Imagine this. You're driving at night, and when you brake, the Model Y Juniper 2025 displays a rear light that stretches from side to side. It's not just beautiful, it's stunning. This new full-width rear light promises to give the car a much more modern and futuristic look. It's the kind of detail that makes all the difference, especially when we think about the unique style Tesla always brings to its vehicles. Not to mention that, aside from being aesthetically amazing, this lighting also improves visibility, enhancing safety on the roads, especially at night or in low visibility conditions. But the most eye-catching detail about this new rear design of the Model Y Juniper is the replacement of the iconic T Tesla logo with something even bolder. Instead of just a symbol, the full name Tesla, fully illuminated, will appear, creating a completely different visual identity. It's almost as if Tesla is saying, "Look, we're here, and we're unmistakable." This adds a touch of elegance and sophistication that makes the car stand out even more on the streets. Besides being an aesthetic change, this choice represents a new chapter in the brand's design. This branding change also carries a clear message about the direction Tesla is taking. By illuminating the full name of the brand, they are further reinforcing the company's identity, turning each vehicle into a true business card on the streets. It's interesting to think about how something as simple as an illuminated name can create such a big impact. When you look in the rearview mirror and see Tesla glowing behind you, it will be impossible not to notice. They are transforming every car into a statement, almost like a work of art on wheels. In addition to the visual appeal, this new rear light can have a practical purpose. Cars with lights that span the entire rear have become a trend, not only for style, but also for functionality. Broader lighting can increase visibility for other drivers, which is always an advantage in terms of safety. And of course, as with everything Tesla does, we can expect this to be done with the highest available technology, ensuring that aesthetics go hand in hand with efficiency. Another cool point is how this change reflects the evolution of automotive design. Many brands have invested in this continuous rear light look, but Tesla always takes it a step further. By replacing the logo with a fully illuminated word, they're not just keeping up with the trend. They're creating something completely new. And this isn't by chance. Elon Musk and his team know how to turn details into significant differentiators. It's the kind of thing that makes Tesla owners feel part of something bigger, a revolution in how we see and interact with cars. You can bet that this new illuminated rear will turn heads, especially when the Model Y Juniper is stopped at a traffic light or moving at night. That feeling of driving something modern and different from the other cars around you is exactly what Tesla wants to provide. And honestly, who wouldn't want their own car to be noticed from a distance without needing to make any extra effort? Just the simple act of braking will be enough to highlight the presence of the Model Y on the streets. Imagine driving for hours, enjoying the road without any worries about the car's battery level. With the Model Y Juniper 2025, that idea is getting closer to reality. The updates to the battery promise a range of up to 560 kilometers on a single charge. That's about 10% more than previous models, meaning less time spent at charging stations and more time exploring the world. For those who have driven long distances in an electric car, this improvement is a true relief. This increase in range doesn't happen by magic. It's thanks to the new 4680 battery cells that Tesla is introducing. These batteries are smaller, lighter, and more efficient than previous ones, allowing for more energy storage without increasing the car's weight. Additionally, they can charge faster, meaning that when you need to stop, the charging time will be significantly reduced. It's the kind of evolution that makes a real difference in everyday life, especially for those who are always on the go. Speaking of fast charging, this is another important part of the Model Y Juniper updates. Charging capabilities are also being improved, which means Tesla is not only looking to extend the range, but also to make charging more efficient. Anyone who has experienced waiting a long time at a charging station knows how frustrating that can be. Now, with the new capabilities, the promise is that these stops will be shorter and more convenient. This combination of greater range and fast charging could even change how we think about electric car travel. Previously, planning stops was a constant concern, but with a range of 560 kilometers, it becomes much easier to plot a route without the anxiety of searching for a charging station. It's a true revolution for those who already own a Tesla and, of course, excellent news for those still considering entering the world of electric vehicles. Another interesting point is how these 4,680 batteries represent a technological innovation that goes far beyond the Model Y Juniper. These same cells could be present in other Tesla models, expanding the benefits of this new technology across the entire fleet. This means that by investing in the Juniper, you're not just buying a modern car, but also betting on a technology that is shaping the future of electric vehicles. Now, this 560 kilometers range is ideal for all types of drivers, from those who make short daily trips to those who love hitting the road on long journeys. Imagine crossing an entire city without worrying about the battery, or even taking a weekend trip without having to stop multiple times to recharge. With the Model Y Juniper, this kind of scenario is becoming increasingly realistic. Tesla is truly focused on making the driver's experience smoother and more efficient. Another advantage of these new batteries is durability. The 4,680 cells are designed to last longer, meaning that drivers of the Model Y Juniper won't have to worry about battery wear for many years. This not only improves the driving experience, but can also reduce long-term maintenance costs. The idea of having a more durable and efficient battery that increases range and charges quickly is something that few cars on the market can offer. Moreover, the Juniper could also bring smarter energy management. Tesla has invested heavily in software that optimizes the vehicle's energy consumption, which means that with these batteries, the car will use energy even more efficiently. So, even with the same amount of charge, the Model Y can go further. It's almost as if the car learns to use less energy without you having to do anything. Now, speaking of comfort, there's nothing worse than getting into a car on a hot day and feeling the seats scorching, right? Well, the new ventilated seats in the Model Y Juniper promise to eliminate this problem. They will provide more efficient ventilation, meaning that even on the hottest days, you'll be able to settle into the car without discomfort. This is a detail that makes a significant difference, especially on long trips or when you're stuck in traffic. Additionally, the more effective ventilation also helps in cooling the car overall, making the environment even more pleasant. But the comfort doesn't stop there. The Juniper will also feature customizable ambient lighting, which may seem like just an aesthetic detail at first glance, but it makes a huge difference in the driving experience. Imagine being able to adjust the car's interior lighting color according to your mood or the occasion. If you're driving at night, you might choose a softer light to relax, or if you want a more lively atmosphere, you could opt for a brighter color. It's the kind of personalization that makes the car environment more intimate and comfortable, tailored to your style. And it's not just about aesthetics or physical comfort. The Juniper is designed to offer a driving experience that engages all the senses. With the new lighting system, Tesla is focused on creating a pleasant and immersive atmosphere. This means that journeys, especially at night, will become even more enjoyable. Subtle interior lighting can completely transform the feeling of being inside the car, making it cozier and even a space for relaxation during those moments when you just want to enjoy the ride. Another interesting point is the design of the new seats. Tesla is investing in enhanced cooling technology, which means the seats in the Model Y Juniper will not only be more comfortable, but also more effective in maintaining a pleasant temperature. With adjusted ventilation and more efficient cooling, even those long trips on hot days will become less tiring. Additionally, the seat materials will likely be more durable and comfortable, ensuring that the comfort lasts for many years. Did you know that Tesla is also working to improve sound insulation in the Juniper? This means that when you get into the car, the noise from the city or the road will be reduced, creating a quieter and calmer environment. Imagine traveling in a peaceful space where you can chat without having to raise your voice or simply relax with your favorite music without external interruptions. Enhanced sound insulation will make the interior of the Model Y feel almost like a refuge, away from the chaos outside. Besides all this comfort, the yoke steering wheel may seem like just a design detail, but it also brings practical advantages. Since it's smaller and more open, it facilitates the view of the car's control panels, giving the driver clearer visibility of vehicle information without having to divert their gaze. This improves the car's ergonomics and also enhances safety, as you can focus more on the road. And of course, it's impossible not to feel a little more special driving with a steering wheel that looks like it came straight out of a futuristic racing movie. The interior of the Model Y Juniper will also provide a more modern and technological experience. With a minimalist design, free of physical buttons, everything will be controlled through the central screen and voice commands. This makes the interior cleaner, without unnecessary distractions, and puts technology at the center of the driving experience. Tesla has always had this vision of simplifying the interaction between the driver and the car, and with the Juniper, this idea is being taken even further. Driving will feel like using an advanced, intuitive, and efficient gadget. And of course, we can't forget about the comfort of the passengers. Tesla is always thinking about how to enhance the experience for everyone in the car, not just the driver. With cooler seats and ambient lighting, each person will be able to adjust the environment to their liking, making the journey enjoyable for all. Whether you're in the front or back seat, the Model Y Juniper will provide a luxurious experience, with details that make each trip more comfortable and pleasurable. In the end, the interior of the Model Y Juniper is being designed to be a space where comfort and technology meet. With ventilated seats, ambient lighting, and the futuristic steering wheel, you'll feel like you're in a more sophisticated and cozy environment. And that's the true essence of the improvements that Tesla brings. It's not just about having a beautiful car on the outside, but about creating a space where you genuinely want to be, where every detail makes a difference in your driving experience and life inside the vehicle.